Craft Academy for Excellence in Science and Mathematics, a high school at Morehead State University. Just a couple of weeks ago, February the 19th, these talented students traveled to NASA's Kennedy Space Center to watch their biology experiment launch into space aboard a rocket carrying cargo supplies to the International Space Station launched by SpaceX. The experiment will allow these students to examine the behavior of smooth muscle cells as they acclimate to a microgravity environment. This research could provide a better understanding of cellular processes and potentially help people prevent hypertension and other cardiovascular diseases. I spoke about this some on the House floor last night, and to have these students here today and to see their success is really moving. This spaceship that is being put on a satellite that was invented at the Space Science Center at Morehead State University, and a research that these students have put together to go to the International Space Station to try to find a cure for high blood pressure and to try to do the type of research to find the cure to diseases that are impacting so many, like those of us who are cancer survivors. It's just amazing what's going on in Kentucky and amazing what's going on with such brilliant students. Will is from Russell High School, and Danielle is from Mason County High School, two of her own that are enjoying such incredible success by being there at the Craft Academy. This is the inaugural class. They came there when they were juniors and now they're seniors this year, and it's really amazing what they are accomplishing, and I'm so proud that their experiment went to the International Space Station on the ExoMedicine laboratory on the International Space Station to do this amazing research and development to find cures for these diseases. In the chamber with us today, Mr. Speaker, is Dr. Carol Christian, who is over here next to the wall, who is the director of the Craft Academy at Morehead State University. Dr. Mike Fultz, he is the biology teacher at Morehead State University, who have worked with these students to make the research development project a success. And we also have the mother of Danielle Gibson, Ruby Gibson, here in the chamber with us today as well. Mr. Speaker, I would like to yield, if I could, sir, to the gentleman from Greenup, who would like to make a few comments about his constituent, who is attending Russell High School, and would like to yield to him, if I could, sir, for a few comments.
Yes, sir. The chair recognizes the gentleman from Greenup 98.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you, gentlemen from Elliott County. Elliott. You know, it's a privilege to be here and talk about this space program and to know that they're doing research on smooth muscle. If you really look at the human body, there's three types of muscle: your cardiac, your heart, your muscle that moves you, and the smooth muscle like in your arteries. They have to expand and decrease. And when they can't, that's hypertension, high blood pressure, the silent killer. So I really thank you all for your experiments. Thank you for your dedication to this. I'm sure your research will save lives. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, gentlemen from Elliott.
Thank you, gentlemen from Greenup.
Permission, sir, I would like to yield to the gentleman from Fleming for a comment about his constituent who is here with us today as well.
Chair recognizes the gentleman from Fleming.
Thank you, Speaker. Thank you, gentleman from Elliott. Guys, I'm really proud of you all today for what you have accomplished in your young life. You know, the sky is the limit for you guys and what you want to do in the future. And I hope you can get out and let more young people know about this great academy at Morehead State University and continue to hopefully make it grow and prosper. Thank you. Congratulations.
Gentleman from Elliott.
Speaker, I would also like to thank the members of this body and the members of the State Senate who made the Craft Academy possible, along with a private donation from Joe Kraft, who is still very involved in this school and helping with our region and helping with the entire Commonwealth of Kentucky. Mr. Speaker, we do have a House resolution, sir. If I could have it reported, and I think it would be important to have it read in its entirety, just to have a little bit of understanding what these students have accomplished. With your permission, I'd like to have it reported, House Resolution 146, and read in its entirety.
Mr. Clerk, please report House Resolution 146 and please read in its entirety.
House Resolution 146, a resolution honoring Danielle Gibson and Will Casto. Whereas this body rightfully commends those scholars in Kentucky who stand as examples for all other students in this Commonwealth. And whereas in this spirit, the members honor Danielle Gibson and Will Casto, both seniors at the Craft Academy for Excellence in Science and Mathematics at Morehead State University, for having spearheaded a biology experiment which is currently on its way to the International Space Station. And whereas Ms. Gibson and Mr. Casto initiated the project to attempt to measure the effect of microgravity conditions on smooth muscle cells, an endeavor that could give researchers much needed information about conditions like hypertension, an issue which affects countless Kentuckians. And whereas the experiment was aboard the SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket, which launched into orbit from the Kentucky Space Center in Cape Canaveral, Florida on February 19, 2017. And whereas this body honors these distinguished young Kentuckians on this day for having initiated a worthwhile and consequential endeavor, one which could positively impact the lives of innumerable Kentuckians for generations to come, and one which serves as an example of the creativity and ingenuity of these two students, and also to the exciting and innovative work that is being done in schools all across this Commonwealth. Now therefore be it resolved by the House of Representatives of the General Assembly of the Commonwealth of Kentucky, the members of the House of Representatives hereby honor Danielle Gibson and Will Casto for their hard work and many sacrifices in the name of science, and grant them best wishes as they continue to make their families, their community, and their school proud. When the House of Representatives adjourns this day, it does so in honor of Danielle Gibson and Will Casto.
Gentleman from Elliott.
Mr. Speaker, I think you can tell the pride that all of us have in these two students and students all across the Commonwealth of Kentucky, but the tremendous innovation and the ability of these young people are just amazing to me. If we could, Mr. Speaker, I would move for the adoption of House Resolution 146. I would like to ask the board be open for co-sponsorships, and I would really appreciate the membership of this body showing our great appreciation for the accomplishments of these young students.
Will and Danielle, we are so proud of you and proud of the program at the Craft Academy. Mr. Clerk, please sound the chimes. The roll call machine is open for co-sponsorship of the resolution. Have all members voted? Clerk will take the roll. 95 members co-sponsoring the resolution. Again, Will and Danielle and all of you from the Craft Academy, thank you very much, and we're very proud of the work you are doing. Chair recognizes the gentleman from Fayette, 40